Hey everyone! Ready to pack your bags and explore the world? Today we're counting down the top 10 vacation destinations you absolutely must visit. And trust me, you won't want to miss these spots. We're talking Eiffel Tower selfies, surfing with kangaroos. Okay, not really, but wouldn't that be amazing? And eating our weight in delicious food. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the sunny beaches of Bali, get ready for some serious travel envy. So buckle up, grab your passports, and get ready for some serious wanderlust, because these destinations are calling your name. Let's dive in. First up, the City of Lights, Paris, France. Ooh la la, picture this. You're strolling along the Seine, baguette in hand, taking in the Eiffel Tower. It's like a scene straight out of a movie, except you don't have to pretend to understand what anyone's saying. Speaking of which, let's talk about the language barrier for a sec. I once tried to order a croissant and accidentally asked for a croissant of the dog. The look on the baker's face? Priceless. But hey, that's part of the adventure, right? Don't even get me started on the Louvre. It's like a museum-themed amusement park, except the rides are just staring at really old, really expensive paintings. But hey, at least you can tell everyone you saw the Mona Lisa, even if it's just a really small lady with a mysterious smile. And oh my goodness, the food! Croissants, macarons, escargot. Okay, maybe not escargot for everyone. It's a culinary wonderland. Just be prepared to loosen your belt a notch, or three. Paris is a city that will steal your heart, even if it tries to steal your wallet too. But trust me, it's worth every euro. Next up, we're heading to Bali, Indonesia, the land of stunning beaches, ancient temples, and enough yoga retreats to make your chakras spin. Imagine yourself sipping on a fresh coconut, toes in the sand as the sun sets over the Indian Ocean. It's enough to make you forget you ever owned a cell phone. Or pants, for that matter. Bali is all about finding your inner peace. Or, if you're like me, finding the best smoothie bowl on the island. And trust me, the search is real, people. But hey, at least you're getting your steps in, right? From the iconic rice paddies of Ubud to the bustling beach clubs of Seminyak, Bali has something for everyone. Whether you're looking to surf, meditate, or just soak up some serious sunshine, this island paradise will leave you feeling totally zen. Just watch out for the monkeys. They might be cute, but they're also notorious thieves. Don't say I didn't warn you. Get ready to hail a cab and grab a slice because we're heading to the Big Apple. New York City, baby. It's a city that's always on the go, just like its caffeine-fueled inhabitants. First stop, Times Square. It's like a sensory overload in the best possible way. Giant billboards, flashing lights, and enough people watching to last a lifetime. Just try not to get run over by a taxi. It's practically a local sport. Then, escape the chaos with a stroll through Central Park. It's like a green oasis in the middle of a concrete jungle. You might even forget you're in the most populated city in the US, until a rogue frisbee knocks you in the head. And of course, no trip to New York is complete without seeing a Broadway show. It's like live theater, but with better costumes and fewer people shushing you for talking. Just a little tip from a seasoned traveler. Avoid the subway system during rush hour. Unless you enjoy being crammed into a metal tube with hundreds of your closest strangers, that is. Konnichiwa from Tokyo, Japan. Get ready for a wild ride through neon-lit streets, ancient temples, and enough sushi to sink a battleship. First up, Shibuya Crossing, the world's busiest intersection. Imagine a sea of people crossing the street in every direction. It's like a choreographed dance, except with more tourists and less jazz hands. Next, we're stepping back in time at Tokyo's ancient temples. These serene oases offer a peaceful escape from the city's hustle and bustle. Plus, you can get some pretty epic Instagram photos. Just remember to be respectful, folks. And now for the main event, sushi. From fresh off the boat sashimi to perfectly rolled maki, Tokyo is a sushi lover's paradise. Just be prepared to use chopsticks. Unless you want to be that person who asks for a fork. No judgment, maybe. Oh, and did I mention the vending machines? They sell everything from green tea to underwear. It's like a convenience store, but with less human interaction. Which, let's be honest, is sometimes a good thing. Buongiorno from Rome, Italy, the city of gladiators, emperors, and some seriously delicious carbs. Get ready to eat your weight in pasta, pizza, and gelato. When in Rome, right? First stop, the Colosseum. It's like the Roman version of a football stadium, except with less tailgating and more gladiatorial combat. Just try not to imagine all the history that happened there. Next, we're off to the Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and home to the Pope. It's like stepping into a Renaissance painting except with more security guards and fewer cherubs. And now, for the most important part of any trip to Italy, the food. From creamy carbonara to mouth-watering margherita pizza, Rome is a foodie's dream come true, and don't even get me started on the gelato. It's like ice cream, but better. Just be prepared to walk off all that pasta. Those ancient Romans sure knew how to build a city for walking. Or maybe they just really liked chariots. G'day from Sydney, Australia, the land of sunshine, surfing, and some seriously adorable wildlife. Just watch out for the spiders, mate. First up, the Sydney Opera House. It's like a giant futuristic seashell that just happens to be a world-renowned performing arts center. You can't miss it, it's kind of a big deal. Next we're hitting the beach. Bondi Beach to be exact. It's the perfect place to catch some rays, work on your tan, and maybe even try your hand at surfing. Just try not to get eaten by a shark. And of course, no trip to Australia is complete without seeing some kangaroos. They're like giant hopping dogs, and they're just as cute as you'd imagine. Just don't get too close, those kicks are powerful. Oh, and did I mention the accents? Australians have the coolest accents, it's like they're speaking English, but with a side of sunshine and good vibes. Next stop, Cape Town, South Africa. Get ready for stunning scenery, incredible wildlife, and enough wine to make you say, "Cheers, brew!" First up, Table Mountain. It's like a giant table. That just happens to be a mountain. You can hike to the top or take a cable car. But either way, the views are breathtaking. Next, we're off to Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 18 years. It's a sobering reminder of South Africa's past, but also a testament to the power of hope and resilience. And now, for the fun part wine tasting, Stellenbosch and Franschhoek are home to some of the best vineyards in the world. Just be prepared to leave with a few extra bottles, or cases. Oh, and did I mention the penguins? That's right, penguins. You can see them waddling around on the beach at Boulders Beach. It's the cutest thing you'll ever see, I promise. Chiapas from Santorini, Greece. The island of stunning sunsets, whitewashed houses, and enough feta cheese to satisfy even the biggest cheese lover. Picture this. You're perched on a cliffside patio, overlooking the Aegean Sea, with a plate of fresh Greek salad and a glass of ouzo in hand. Life doesn't get much better than this, folks. Santorini is all about soaking up the Mediterranean vibes. Spend your days lounging by the pool, exploring the charming villages, and watching the sunset over the caldera. It's so beautiful it'll make you want to smash plates and shout, "Opa!" And speaking of food, let's talk about Greek cuisine. From fresh seafood to mouth-watering moussaka, there's something to tantalize everyone's taste buds. And don't even get me started on the baklava. It's like a little slice of heaven, but with more honey. Just be prepared to walk up a lot of hills. Those whitewashed houses aren't going to admire themselves, you know, but hey, at least you'll work up an appetite for more feta. Next stop, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, the city of gold, glamour, and some seriously impressive skyscrapers. Just try not to spend all your money on the first day. First up, the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. It's so tall you can see it from space. Okay, maybe not, but it's pretty darn impressive. Take a ride to the top for breathtaking views of the city and beyond. Next, we're hitting the shops. Dubai is a shopper's paradise, with everything from luxury boutiques to traditional souks. Just be prepared to haggle. It's all part of the fun. And for a taste of the desert, take a thrilling dune buggy adventure. You'll be racing up and down the sand dunes, feeling like you're in a real-life action movie. Just try not to get car sick. Oh, and did I mention the food? Dubai is a melting pot of cultures, which means there's something for everyone. From traditional Emirati cuisine to international favorites, you're sure to find something to tantalize your taste buds. Ola from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the city of samba, sunshine, and some seriously stunning beaches. Get ready to party like there's no tomorrow. First up, Christ the Redeemer. It's like a giant statue of Jesus that just happens to be standing on top of a mountain. You can take a train or hike to the top, but either way the views are incredible. Next we're hitting the beach. Copacabana Beach to be exact. It's the perfect place to soak up the sun, play some volleyball, and maybe even try your hand at samba dancing. Just try not to step on anyone's toes. And of course, no trip to Rio is complete without experiencing Carnival. It's the biggest party in the world, with colorful costumes, lively music, and enough dancing to last a lifetime. Just be prepared to let loose and have some fun. Oh, and did I mention the caipirinhas? It's Brazil's national cocktail, and it's dangerously delicious. Just try not to have too many, or do I'm not your mom. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 vacation destinations you need to add to your bucket list. So where are you heading first? Let us know in the comments below. Are you feeling the Parisian romance already? Or maybe you're ready to find your inner zen in Bali? Whatever your travel style, there's a destination out there calling your name. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel tips and fun adventures. Until next time, happy travels.